But the question becomes, if detox is necessary, how is it that I became toxic? Hi there again, folks. It's Dr. Mike Breen here from the Chiropractic Family Care Center, as well as the Healthy Transformations program. Today I'm going to chat a little bit about toxicity and this phenomenon that actually exists in virtually every single person. I've spoken earlier and at other times about the necessity to do detoxification or detox programs. But the question becomes, if detox is necessary, how is it that I became toxic? The answer is really the environment. It's the world in which we live. And colleagues of mine have said that from a toxicity perspective, you can run, but you can't hide. In time, we are going to be exposed to these types of things. There's an organization in the United States called the Environmental Working Group. And over the course of the last number of years, they have done tests on volunteers in the United States where samples of blood are taken to determine the presence of toxic chemicals. At this point, they're up to about 287 tests for different chemicals in the blood, and they have yet to find a single substance that isn't present in human blood, which is not to say that every single person has all 287, and yet most people have most of them. What's sad about that is that the rate of introduction of chemicals into our environment through industry manufacturing is some suggest on the order of about 3,000 per year. So we're falling behind, but the evidence suggests that being exposed to these chemicals that come from our environment is having a really significant effect on our health and is one of the primary drivers of inflammation. So where do they come from? Each of the tests that I have followed done by the Environmental Working Group has found that the number one most commonly found toxin in human blood is, in fact, flame retardants, to which some people shrug their shoulders and go, flame retardants? Seriously, where does this stuff come from? The answer is it's all around us. It's in building materials. It's in flooring and carpet and drywall. It's in mattresses and in blankets, and it's in children's toys and all kinds of different places. There's been a remarkable amount of work done to reduce the risk from fire, and that's not a bad thing. Trouble is that the attempt to do one thing has caused a problem on the other side, and now we're exposed to these substances which are either known carcinogens or suspected carcinogens. Toxicity occurs to a large extent in our home as well, from cookware products and clothing and all kinds of different things that you wouldn't necessarily imagine. So things that you can do in your home to reduce that are to use environmental cleaners and really just start to investigate the nature of what can cause these kinds of problems. So toxicity is just something that we have to accept as being a common thing, and yet we don't have to just accept it from the perspective of it is inevitable to stay in our bodies. Doing a detox program is a really very important thing to do, and my recommendation is that everyone ought to do at least one a year or twice a year to really deal with the presence of toxicity that is in our environment. It's a real thing, and we need to address it. If you have questions about this, please let me know. www.drmichaelbreen.ca or www.healthytransformations.ca, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.